Smart home devices are no longer just futuristic gadgets, they're everyday essentials. In the US alone, millions of households now use smart speakers, security cameras, thermostats, doorbells, and yes, even internet-connected fridges and toasters. They promise convenience, energy efficiency, and even lower bills. A voice command to dim the lights, a camera feed on your phone to check your front door, and a smart thermostat adjusting your home temperature while you're away. But while these gadgets make life easier, many of them are built with convenience first and security last. That makes them a dream target for cyber criminals. Therefore, it is possible that your innocent toaster could become the gateway for hackers to infiltrate your entire home network, spy on you, steal your financial data, and even hijack your other smart devices. Yes, your toaster could hack you. Stay tuned, because in this video, we're breaking down how that's possible, real-world cases where it's already happened, and most importantly, how you can protect your connected home from becoming a hacker's playground. Let me hit you with some numbers that'll wake you up faster than your smart coffee maker. In 2022 alone, cyber criminals launched over 112 million attacks on IoT devices worldwide. But here's the really terrifying part. These aren't just random attacks on big corporations. These are attacks on homes just like yours, targeting devices just like the ones sitting in your living room right now. Let me tell you about one of the most shocking discoveries that'll change how you think about smart devices forever. Someone bought a smart bed. Yes, a bed that was designed to regulate sleep temperature. Sounds harmless, right? Just a bed that keeps you comfortable. But when they dug deeper, they discovered something terrifying. This innocent-looking bed contained a backdoor that cyber criminals could exploit to gain unauthorized access to their entire home network. A bed. They ended up returning it and buying aquarium chillers instead. Same temperature control, none of the hacking risks. This isn't just about one faulty product. This case perfectly illustrates the massive problem plaguing our smart homes. Manufacturers are prioritizing convenience and cost over security, and we're paying the price. Think about it. When's the last time you read the security features of your smart doorbell or checked if your smart speaker has encryption? Most of us don't, because we assume these companies have our backs. But the reality is much scarier. So how exactly does this happen? How does someone halfway across the world turn your innocent toaster into their personal spy device? Let me break down the hacker playbook for you. Step 1. The weak link hunt. Hackers don't need to break into Fort Knox. They just need to find the weakest link in your digital chain. And smart devices are often that weak link because they come with default passwords, outdated firmware, and virtually no encryption. Many devices ship with passwords like admin or 123456, passwords that any 12-year-old could guess. And here's the funny part, most people never change them. 2. Network infiltration. Once they crack one device, hackers don't just control that single gadget, they gain access to your entire home network. It's like giving a burglar the key to one room, only to discover all your rooms are connected. Step 3. Data harvesting. Now they can access your laptops, smartphones, and any other connected device. They can steal passwords, financial information, personal photos, and even spy on your daily routines through compromised cameras and microphones. Imagine waking up to find that hackers have been watching your family through your security cameras, or discovering that your smart locks have been giving strangers access to your home. This isn't paranoid thinking, this is documented reality. And step 4. Hackers can hijack thousands of vulnerable IoT devices to create massive botnets, armies of compromised devices that can take down websites, spread malware, or launch attacks on critical infrastructure. Your innocent smart toaster could become part of a cyber weapon used against hospitals, power grids, or government systems. You're not just a victim, you're unwittingly becoming part of the problem. Now, you might be thinking, why don't manufacturers just make these devices secure? Great question, and the answer reveals everything wrong with the IoT industry. The brutal truth is that security costs money, and IoT manufacturers are in a race to the bottom on pricing. Adding proper encryption, regular security updates, and robust authentication systems increases costs, and in a competitive market, many companies choose profits over protection. Here's a shocking statistic. Despite growing cybersecurity concerns, only 52% of IoT manufacturers in the UK comply with basic password security provisions. That means nearly half of the companies making your smart devices aren't even meeting the minimum security standards. Governments are starting to take notice. By the time comprehensive security regulations are in place and enforced, how many more millions of vulnerable devices will be in our homes? How many more data breaches will we have to endure? The responsibility can't just fall on manufacturers and regulators. We need to take action to protect ourselves right now. All right, let's talk about solutions. You don't have to choose between convenience and security. You can have both, but you need to be smart about it. First and most critical, change every single default password on every smart device you own. Right now, not later, not tomorrow, now. Use a password manager to create unique, complex passwords for each device. This alone will stop 90% of basic attacks. If your devices support it, enable two-factor authentication immediately. This means even if hackers crack your password, they still can't get in without your phone or authentication app. Update everything. Keep your firmware updated religiously. I know it's annoying when your smart TV wants to update during movie night, but those updates often contain critical security patches. Enable automatic updates wherever possible. Here's something most people don't know. Many smart devices come with features enabled that you don't need and that create security risks. Remote access, voice activation, cloud storage. If you're not using it, turn it off. Now, this is the pro move. Create a separate Wi-Fi network just for your smart devices. Most modern routers support guest networks. Use one exclusively for IoT devices. This way, if a hacker compromises your smart toaster, they can't jump to your laptop or smartphone. I know this sounds technical, but most routers make this surprisingly easy. Check your router's admin panel. You'll usually find a guest network option that you can configure in minutes. Let me share some real-world examples that show just how serious this threat is, because sometimes we need to see the actual consequences to truly understand the risks. According to Forbes, there was actually a case where security researchers demonstrated how a compromised toaster could potentially be used to hack into secure networks, even joking about "my toaster hacked the Pentagon." While that was a demonstration, it shows the very real pathways hackers can exploit. NPR documented an experiment that showed how quickly Internet of Things devices can be hacked. Researchers set up honeypot IoT devices and watched as they were attacked within minutes of being connected to the internet. Minutes, not days or weeks. These aren't isolated incidents or theoretical threats. Every day, botnets scan the internet for vulnerable IoT devices, and every day, they find thousands of them. Your smart home could be getting probed right now, and you'd never know it. There have been documented cases of smart cameras being hijacked to spy on families, smart locks being remotely opened by unauthorized users, and smart speakers being used to eavesdrop on private conversations. The question isn't whether IoT devices can be hacked, it's whether yours will be next. So, what does the future hold? Are we doomed to choose between convenience and security forever? The good news is that security technology is evolving rapidly. We're seeing the development of AI-powered threat detection, blockchain-based device authentication, and hardware-level security chips that make devices much harder to compromise. Major tech companies are finally taking IoT security seriously, developing industry standards and best practices that prioritize security from the design phase, not as an afterthought. But the biggest change needs to come from us, the consumers. As we become more aware of these risks and demand better security, manufacturers will have no choice but to prioritize protection over profits. Here's what I want you to do right now, and I mean right now, before you click on the next video. Go change the default passwords on your smart devices. Check for firmware updates and install them. Set up a separate network for your IoT devices. Review the privacy settings on every connected device you own. If you're a business or an organization looking to fortify your defenses against the growing tide of cyber threats, don't leave your network exposed. Reach out to the Tileris experts today for a personalized consultation on how our AI-driven solutions can protect you. Or, better yet, request a demo of our AI agents in action and see firsthand how Tileris can transform your cybersecurity posture. Visit Tileris.com. or find the link in the description below. Let's make sure your digital doors are truly secure. If this video opened your eyes to the hidden dangers in your smart home, smash that like button and subscribe for more cybersecurity content that could literally save your digital life. Drop a comment and tell me, what's the weirdest smart device you own, and have you ever thought about its security implications? Your experiences help other viewers stay safe. Remember, in the world of cybersecurity, paranoia isn't a bug, it's a feature. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you in the next video.